In this recipe, I'll be sharing 2 different ways to cook eggplant. You'll need at least 1 large eggplant. I cut half into thin slices and the other half into cubes. Sprinkling salt on the eggplant allows it to sweat out its moisture. You want it to be as crispy as possible. Let it sit for about 15 minutes and then dab away the excess moisture with a paper towel. To fry the eggplant, I'm adding some soy milk into a bowl with some mustard. Of course, you can use any kind of plant-based milk, and you can also skip the mustard step if you like. Whisk together thoroughly. To a separate bowl, you want to add about a cup or a cup and a half of flour and some cornstarch, probably about a tablespoon or so. This will make the eggplant have a crispy outside texture to it. And to this flour and cornstarch mixture, you're going to season it with the seasonings that you like. I added some garlic powder, some cumin, and some chili powder, also some salt and pepper. I took the sliced eggplant and then coated it once in the flour and seasoning mixture before coating in the milk, and then coating it once more in the flour mixture so it gets even crispier before frying. You're just going to repeat the process until your eggplants come out golden brown on each side. Just like that, your eggplant should be done within a couple of minutes. When they're nice and golden brown on each side, you can remove them from the pan and put them on some paper towel to absorb some excess oil. My favorite thing to do with these sliced eggplants is actually put them in sandwiches. They are absolutely delicious. I really recommend trying it out. They're nice, flavorful, and crispy. This recipe is very similar. I'm using the cube-shaped eggplant, and to some flour I'm adding the cornstarch, some salt, pepper, some ground mustard, and some ground ginger instead of the garlic and cumin seasoning. I'm using some sesame oil for this recipe. You can certainly use any kind of oil you'd like. I just feel that sesame gives it a nice rich flavor. To a pan, I'm adding about a tablespoon of it, and I'm coating the cubed eggplant in the flour and milk mixture before frying it. Make sure you really coat the eggplant in the flour before you fry it. This will make sure that your eggplant comes out crispy and not soggy. I made some rice to go along with this recipe, just plain white rice, about 1 cup to 2 cups of water. I'm using this rice cooker. Of course, you can make it on the pan on top of the stove. And then you're just gonna want to fry your eggplant in the sesame oil, turning it over when it's nice and golden brown. I'm coating my eggplant with this teriyaki stir-fry sauce that I had in the fridge. Of course, you can use any kind of sauce that you like. I just find that this teriyaki sauce goes really well with this recipe. At this point, your eggplant should already be cooked, so I just reduced the heat just enough to heat up the teriyaki sauce with my eggplant. You really don't need it to cook so long, it's just to heat up the sauce with the eggplant. And I'm adding some sesame seeds, mostly for garnish, but they're actually quite good. And you can mix this up with your eggplant and teriyaki sauce. And that's it for the second recipe. The eggplant came out nice and crispy. The teriyaki sauce really reminded me of some kind of orange chicken dish. The eggplant, because it's so crispy with the cornstarch, it has a nice meaty texture to it, so it really came out super great.